Hey my people, welcome back again to my channel. This is Lola Chilla, and we are continuing with the part 2 of how we feel about each other's cities.
Yes.
And I am with Dennis.
Dennis with Lens Works.
Nakwambia guys, not siko ubaya, but hey, whenever I say that title, I keep on interchanging many things.
My title, my YouTube name is kinda long name.
Yeah.
But I love it, you know, because when I say Dennis, that's my name, my real name, Dennis.
Yeah.
With lens, when I say with lens, it means I'm with the lens, like I'm holding a lens, even if it's a phone or a camera. I'm holding a lens on my hand. Then walks, I'm walking. So I do most of walking tours, showing people much about Mombasa. So when I'm walking, I'm with the lens, so that's why I call myself Dennis with Lens Walks.
With that description, unajua sasa sitasahau.
Yeah.
Dennis with Lens Walks.
Yes, Dennis with Lens
It's a really
Walks.
good description, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are continuing with this series, guys. It's just two-part series. And today we're going to be talking about what Dennis loves about Nairobi, which is my city.
Yes.
And I'm going to be talking about what I love about Mombasa, which is his city.
Yes.
Yeah, the first and the second largest cities in Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Ebu, niambie.
What I love about Nairobi? Okay. What I love about Nairobi, number one is we have a lot of opportunities in Nairobi. Like the business there, you can open a business and like it does well in Nairobi rather than in Mombasa. And most of the raw material, rather than we have a port in Mombasa, but most of the containers are being cleared in Nairobi. And most of the cargoes and goods always find them in Nairobi. Even here in Mombasa, we always like order shoes from Nairobi sometimes. I mean, if I want to buy a shoe, I go online and buy a shoe, but the shoe is in Nairobi. Most of the time we buy like so many things we get in Nairobi. Yeah. So we have a lot of opportunities in Nairobi in way of business and jobs, something like that. Yeah, that's what I love. What can I say? Like opportunities, everything you need, you'll get it in Nairobi rather than in Mombasa. There's some things that you cannot get in Mombasa, and you can get them in Nairobi. And we're in the same country. That's the most annoying thing.
Yes, and you know, for the short time I've been in Mombasa, that is what I don't like about Nairobi. I don't like the fact that Nairobi has centralized everything, because I also tried to order something online, and it had to come all the way from Nairobi to Mombasa. So I even had to pay it's called a what fee?
The delivery fee.
The delivery fee.
Things,
So I didn't understand it, because if this is the second largest city, why can't they have offices also down here with the same thing, so that it just comes from the store here to the residents here?
Even most of the big companies have been located in Nairobi. So many big companies in Kenya are in Nairobi rather than in Mombasa. I don't know why, but
yeah, so that's what Dennis likes about Nairobi, the opportunities.
The opportunities,
Yes.
And the other thing is infrastructure, as you say. The infrastructure of Nairobi is just nice. We have big roads, highways, streets there are nice. I think it's because it's the capital city.
Exactly.
So when visitors come to Kenya, they always land in Nairobi. So they are making Nairobi to be more nice rather than other counties and other cities.
Yes.
Because even the JKA is in Nairobi.
JKA is in Nairobi.
So many tourists and visitors, when they come to Kenya, they always land in Nairobi. So the road networks need to be very nice.
They need to be good. True.
Yeah, that's why I love Nairobi, because of the infrastructure and the road network.
Okay, I agree with you. By the way, a lot of people who land in Nairobi, they have this wow factor. The fact that that place is beautiful. Nairobi is beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful.
But funny thing, having lived in Nairobi, I'm always like, no, I don't think so. You know, like I don't find Nairobi the way people find it. Yes. So for me, one thing I love about Mombasa, first of all, is the food.
Yeah.
I love spicy food. I love food that is very tasty. A lot of the food we eat in Nairobi, or even we cook in our homes, is usually just, you know, the normal bland food. You can spice it up if you like, but in Mombasa, it's like it's a common thing. It's a culture that in any household that you're in, 1 or 2 or 3 days you'll be having biryani or pilau or other things, you know, and all that. So I love the food in Mombasa. Although sometimes along the way nikikawia sana, I kind of don't want to be having that food every day.
Yes.
It becomes too much. But overall, when I come to Mombasa, that is what I look forward to. That is the food. It has character. The food has character in Mombasa. It's true. It has character. It has personality. Ingine tunajaribu tu. And the second thing I love about Mombasa is let me think about. Oh, it's the beaches. Why do I forget the beaches? We come to Mombasa for the beach. Like if you come to Mombasa and you don't go to the beach, then I don't know why you came to Mombasa. And the few times we've been to the beaches, I keep on saying this one thing, like if Mombasa was Nairobi, Nairobians wanapenda raha, they'll be flocking to the beach. I think literally every evening mtu anatoka job anaenda to the beach. Exactly. I love the beach because it's one of those places where you can just go. There's something about the environment at the beach. You can let go of a lot of things in your mind. It allows you to relax, to meditate, looking at the body of water in front of you, the ocean, and you're like, wow, God created this thing. Like if this thing decides right now to just wipe out the whole section of Mombasa, it can. Like that is how powerful you look at life when you're over there at the coast and you're along a beach and you're looking at the ocean.
And the other thing I love about Nairobi is the culture, not the culture, the religion there is diverse. Like we have every kind of religion because the population is high. So like Hindus are there, Christians are there, Muslims are there. So the religion is diverse. We have any kind of religion there. But in Mombasa, most of here, because it's like a Swahili town, like most of the part, even when you go to the Mombasa CBD, the houses there and the buildings, they're like Swahili houses. When you go to Old Town, Swahili houses, you see. So here it's like we have just one side of the religion which is higher than the others. Even the churches, if you see the number of churches in Mombasa rather than the mosque, it's different. Mosque has so many rather than churches.
True.
Yeah. So in Nairobi, religion is diverse, but in Mombasa, it's one-sided. I think so. But I think that's it. That's why we call this city ya Waswahili.
Huku ni Swahili. Islam is the religion that has taken over.
When you see someone going to Mombasa, you just tell them, "Yo, unaenda kwa Waswahili." That's why, So Nairobi religion is diverse.
One thing I love about Mombasa is that I also get to sharpen my Swahili. You know, when you're in Nairobi, you're either communicating in English and broken Swahili, which is called Sheng. But when you come to Mombasa, you start questioning like, oh my God, what have I been doing? What kind of Swahili have I been speaking? You're even scared to speak to the people down here. But along the way, you start learning a few things here and there, which I've also been taught. The Swahili is so good, and I think that's another thing I love about Mombasa.
But the surprising thing is, the Swahili is so good, but most of the students in classes are failing the Swahili.
So the same Swahili.
They're translating their own entire Swahili to their exams, and that's wrong. In exams, we have Swahili Mufti. But in entire Swahili, that's random Swahili hapa na pale. So here we know a lot of Swahili, but most of the people here fail Swahili so much. The exams.
And also
it's very surprising because most of the people from students from up countries are the one passing Swahili.
More than the residents here who have grown up just speaking pure Swahili according to us. Pure Swahili according to us.
Because here in Mombasa, they think they know more about Swahili, but in the up country they study the Swahili language. They study. So when you study it, you know it better than when you just know it in your head.
True. Because a funny thing is, when you say that, whenever we say that they speak good Swahili in Mombasa, funny thing, it's something that is debatable because Tanzanians don't think we speak good Swahili, even in Mombasa.
So Tanzanians, they have different kind of Swahili with different language. Like the language is a Swahili language, but we have some words which are very different from our words here in Kenya.
which is quite interesting. So another thing I love about Mombasa, let me think about it. It was at the back. Oh, the historical sites.
Oh, yeah.
Like there are so many places to tour in and outside Mombasa, and I mean even the neighboring areas. Like for example, in Nairobi, you can literally all the time you live there. It's like you have done everything. Sometimes you don't see the need to leave and leave the house, and everything you go outside to do, it involves money.
Yes.
In Mombasa, not everything involves money.
Yeah.
Because in Nairobi, I am sure if there was a Mamangina, we will be paying at the gate.
At the gate,
to access Mamangina. Yes. That's for sure.
In Mombasa, it's free.
But here it's free.
For free.
The ferry is free.
Yeah.
The ferry wouldn't have been free in Mombasa. In Nairobi, sorry. Is it true?
The bridges are free.
The bridges are free.
In Nairobi, you can just use the toll station. What do we call the new road?
The expressway.
Expressway. You pay to access this.
Yeah, they put the toll station.
Yes.
Yes.
So you pay. But here we have the bridge, the new bridge, which is Makupa Bridge.
Yes.
You don't pay, you just pass.
Guys, if Makupa Bridge was in Nairobi, I can tell you, there would be toll stations. Even those of us walking would be paying, even if it's 20 shillings to access the other side of Mombasa.
But here everything is free.
So I love Mombasa from the fact that everything, a lot of the things, the historical sites, a lot of the places I've gone to, I don't need to give money, I don't need to pay. I can access them freely.
Yes.
It makes life easier. You don't overthink when you're leaving the house.
Yeah. In Nairobi, the other thing I love about Nairobi is life pushes you to do more rather than Mombasa. Mombasa people are relaxed. That's why when people come in Mombasa, if we have someone coming from Nairobi and he comes to Mombasa, they'll say that the life in Mombasa is very slow. You know what? You do things very slowly. But when you're in Nairobi, like life pushes you to do more. The rent is high, transport is high, food is high.
Competition.
Yeah, competition, and you need to do more. That it motivates you to do even better in life. Rather than Mombasa. Mombasa is kind of different.
Now for me, I love that side of Mombasa, whereby you get to lay back, to relax every day. By the way, a big load has been taken out of my, big mental load has been taken out of me coming down to Mombasa to even just relax for the few days that I usually do. I like that atmosphere. People are not in a hurry. Even when you go to the town, people are not in a hurry. Nairobi is like people are rushing, people are angry. Mombasa people are pretty laid back. Like life is just people polite, are floating. People are floating. I don't know about polite. But things have changed in Mombasa. There was a time the slogan was "Watu ni wakarimu."
Watu ni wakarimu.
Lately it's like I don't know.
I think
it has changed a lot.
Yes.
People want to see wakarimu anymore. People are not as polite as they used to be.
But when you compare Nairobi and Mombasa, the level of being polite is very different.
True.
Yes, very different.
It's easy for people to try and help you. Nairobi, anything can happen to you and people just pass you by. Or they'll ignore you, which somehow I understand Nairobians why they behave that way. But anyway, that's something for another day.
But when you push yourself to the limit to do more in Nairobi, you get more opportunities, your financial status become very better. But in Mombasa, ukipata kile kidogo wewe unashukuru tu, yani sisi ni wale watu wa hivi tu. That's what they call us, sisi ni wale watu wa kuishi tu. Wale watu wanaishi tu.
But I think that is what life should be all about.
Unaishi tu, but you need to. Nothing you can do without money.
In Nairobi, the faster you rise, also the faster you can crash. I feel in Mombasa, nobody cares how fast you rise or how fast you crash, and that's how life should be. I feel like more Coastarians, I don't know whether it's me, but I feel like they're less judgmental. I don't care much about how I leave the house, how I've dressed up, how I've made my hair that day. In Nairobi, that's a big deal. You're thinking, oh my God, I need a wig, I need a what? Mombasa people don't care. You won't see anyone staring at you because your hair is natural or looking a certain way. You won't find someone looking at you because you've left the house with sandals. Nairobi, you rarely see people with sandals in town. You won't see someone staring at you because you've worn shorts here in Mombasa. Nairobi, as much as we feel we are progressive, there are things we don't wear in certain areas. I don't know why, because either you'll be sexually harassed, which I have not seen in Mombasa. Nairobi, there's also a lot of sexual harassment towards women. So you have to care so much about how you're looking while leaving the house. I have not seen that in Mombasa.
Even here the trend is in Nairobi. I love about Nairobi is the trend of style.
Yes,
is always updated. Like when something new comes to the country, Nairobi is the first place you can get that thing. If it's clothes, if it's cars, anything that you name it, you'll find it in Nairobi. Updated to date. But in Mombasa, it's kind of slow because you can find when something comes new, like a cloth or something, to get to Mombasa, it takes a while.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Mombasa, it takes a while. And there's some clothes that they are on trend, but we don't wear because of the weather.
The weather, true.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can wear anything in Mombasa. You can wear a hoodie, you can wear a very nice jacket. But in Mombasa, just t-shirts, jeans,
and you're easy.
Top, and you're gone.
Yeah.
So that's why the trend of clothes here in Mombasa is kind of different rather than in Nairobi. That's the other thing that I love about Nairobi. The trend is like
updated, always.
Watu wanaenda na rieng hivyo, watu wanakimbizana.
Tuna rieng.
Alafu kitu nyingine ni kuwa the other thing about what I love about Nairobi is you're close to this nice what can I say? Nice towns like Naivasha, Kiambu area, like this nice forest. Like you are surrounded with very nice culture, like not culture, nice what can I say? Places to go. We have like options to go, places, very nice places to go. But Mombasa, just Diani and Watamu, and you're done.
Really?
Yeah.
And
we don't have much about anything about Mombasa.
There is Kilifi, there is Malindi,
but what can you
which
see
is further along there.
What can you see in Kilifi? Just the coastal beach, the reefs,
the
corals, and just that.
I think I'm also more into.
But we are used to the beach now. That's why I'm saying.
Nairobi, exactly.
You're like you can see so many things. You can go to different areas and just do nice things. But
I think for me, it's the excitement of being here and thinking that the places you think are not exciting are exciting for me.
Stay here for 2 years.
What will I be going to do in Kilifi? Because I've been in Kilifi recently, and we were just driving by, and I was like, oh wow, especially the sisal part. There is this bit that has sisal plantations going going on and on and on, and I thought that was just beautiful. Yes, but I do agree with you. Nairobi, with that section of the fact that you can go to Naivasha, do something, go to Nakuru, which is another city, do something, and then go to Eldoret, do something. It's
like
quite
you're close to these big towns where you can just go and just enjoy the anything you find there. But when you're in Mombasa, to travel to those places, it takes you money.
Because I think you
spend so much to get to those places.
In Mombasa, the next big town should be Malindi.
Yes, Malindi. And we have a small town in South Coast, the Ukunda town. You can go to Shimoni, and it's very, very far. But in Nairobi, like places are very close to you. You can just go to those places and enjoy your day. You can go to those places like in Naivasha, then come back again. The same day.
The same day, true. The roads are good.
The roads are good, first. So I think Nairobi is. Just comment on the comment section. What do you think about these two cities?
Yes.
I think Nairobi is the best in some factors.
And Mombasa is the best in others.
And the other thing, also Mombasa is the best with some factors. So just tell us what do you think about it.
Exactly. Let us know by the way. It's very important so that at least we can know, because this is the first and the second largest city together.
Yes.
You've made a point about the infrastructure in Nairobi. Funny thing, that infrastructure has not improved anything in terms of how smooth transportation is for us Nairobians. The reason why I love Mombasa is that no matter what, it still moves. Vehicles still move. You'll never be in a situation whereby traffic is like massive, like Nairobi, the way you can get stuck on the road for hours and hours. Here, surprisingly, you can plan to go to town and plan to come back to your house, and you will hit that plan. You'll hit the mark on the head. There is no delays along the way that, oh, something did this, or the roads are not good, so guys are in a traffic jam. I think I love that about Mombasa. It moves.
The traffic jam is kind of not hectic rather than Nairobi. That's what you're saying. Because in Nairobi, it can get very hectic. Like cars are not moving at all. But Mombasa is kind of different. You've made your point there.
I think that is it for me. There isn't much. Maybe I can think of other things later on. But for now, what do I think of the people in Mombasa? The people in Mombasa, A lot has changed since I've been coming to Mombasa. Lately, I find that people are not as warm.
Okay.
But not as bad as Nairobi, but they are not as warm as I expected that they usually are. That's how I find the people in Mombasa so far.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So Nairobi, like everyone minds his own business. I was watching a video of someone is being robbed in Nairobi, and no one cares. But that's what I was saying. Like, a Nairobi life pushes you to do more.
Yeah.
Even the thugs in Nairobi, they are being pushed to do more. They have families. They have families. They have families. So that's the pressure of you doing more.
Yeah.
That's the pressure of you doing more.
Yeah.
Like you want to improve the life of your family, but you don't have any job to do.
Yeah.
You're not employed. There's no jobs in your city. So you find you take another option of getting money by robbing people. And that's the other pressure of you doing more. You want to do more, then you get to that point.
Everyone has to eat.
So for you doing more, it depends. How do you want it to be done? If you want to do good, or you want to do bad.
Yeah.
So for me, I just want to do good, do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, that's your parting shot?
Yeah, that's my parting shot.
Guys, okay, that's awesome. I have nothing else to add on to that, because I've never looked at Nairobi life from that aspect, but it's true. It's like eat or be eaten.
Yes, eat or be eaten.
It's a jungle.
Yeah, it's a jungle. Yeah. Eat or be eaten.
Yeah,
so, yeah. You need to man up, do whatever you want to do whatever you can do. Let's go.
Yeah, guys, it was lovely spending time with Dennis.
Yes.
He's been showing me around, so we are going to be doing a lot more videos together, even on his channel.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, that is it for us today.
Yes.
So kindly subscribe and leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the topic we've discussed today.
Yeah.
And also make sure you head over to Dennis's channel.
Yes.
And do the necessary.
Yep.
Dennis
with Lensworks.
With Lensworks, yes, and that is very important. Dennis with Lensworks, please subscribe.
Yeah.
And then we are gonna be bringing you more and more content. Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you like it. Comment on the comment section what you think about the video, and what you think about Nairobi. What you think about Mombasa. How do you like explain to us what you love about Mombasa and what you love about Nairobi? And yeah, like, share, subscribe. See you in the next video, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.